In week 5, we're going to discuss how loving ourselves is the key to getting results. Last week, we discussed how we were imperfect and it was okay to make mistakes. Imperfections are one of the reasons why people give up, but yet we need to learn from our mistakes, and we can't learn from our mistakes if we are too hard on ourselves. So, in this week, we are going to be discussing okay, now that we are allowing ourselves to be imperfect, to learn the lessons along the way, now we need to make decisions from a place of love towards ourselves. Walking in love means that we're free from obligations. There are no have tos, but we want to. And this sets us free from having to perfectly follow any plan. Instead, we make decisions from a place of love towards ourselves. We choose to exercise not because we hate our bodies, but because we love our bodies. I choose to eat the healthier options because I know that my body feels good and that is what my body needs. So there are no obligations. However, I do want to do what is best for me. When we eat well and we exercise, we feel our best, and we do this from a place of love and not from trying to punish ourselves so we can look perfect so that others will love and accept us. We really do it because it gives us more energy and more vitality so that we live our best lives. When we do it from this place, it frees us from having to follow all these rules and having to perfectly follow a plan, and it liberates us to every day make decisions from, is this the best for me? And this sets us free from having to try and perform, from having to feel like we're failing. We really just have only one rule that we have to follow, and that is this the best for me, for today, for right now, for the mood I'm in, for the circumstances that I'm surrounded with? Is this best for me? And if yes, then this is a good decision for me. Diets are a set of rules that we sometimes feel obliged to follow perfectly. However, this week we're going to be discussing how rules are there as a guideline. They are really just there to show you what will help you achieve your goals and what will be beneficial in order for you to achieve a certain outcome, and what will not be beneficial. Because if we didn't know and if we didn't have these guidelines, then we wouldn't know what would be the best course of action to take. So a diet is really there from a standpoint of providing information, but it can never perfectly empower you to keep all those rules, because if it could, then we would be following all the rules perfectly. And so this week we're going to be discussing how diets can actually set us up for failure if we're trying to follow it perfectly, because at some point we are going to fail. We see the word sin. Sin means to just miss the mark of perfection. So when with these guidelines in an eating plan, it will show you that this is what will help you achieve the mark that you're wanting to achieve, that set weight loss or whatever. So this is what would be best for you in order to achieve it. So it's showing you what is right and what is wrong. So when you see the word sin, just put it in the correct context, that it's talking about perfection and imperfection. And diets or eating plans are really just showing you, okay, this would be right and this would be wrong. But only the law of love, only by us following that law of love towards ourselves, are we able to actually uphold all those laws. Because trying to perfectly follow all the steps and doing it perfectly, the diet doesn't give us that power to actually be able to enforce the rules. Only love can do that. When we're in a place of fear that we haven't perfectly followed the rules, it sets us up for failure because we can't perfectly follow the rules. When fear sets in, we actually self-sabotage because we give up. I couldn't follow the rules. That's what we're discussing in week 5, is how a diet mentality will actually set you up for failure. We all know that when we love somebody, we automatically want to make them coffee, do nice things for them. They're on our minds. And love is self-motivated. It doesn't need to be told this is right and that is wrong. But love also wants to know what is best for me. So love will look at the guidelines and say, okay, this is what is best for me and this is what's not best for me. But love is also patient. Love is also kind. So when I don't follow all the guidelines perfectly, when I walk in love towards myself, I don't keep a record of my wrongs. I'm not thinking of my failures from yesterday. I'm instead motivated to continue to do what's best for me and not feeling judged or condemned because I didn't perfectly get everything right. It takes time to get to know the guidelines, to get to know what is best for us. There is no one perfect eating plan that is going to give you your ultimate results. There's many factors. There is your lifestyle, your schedule, your preferences, and your personality, your social life, your work life. You may be traveling to work, you may be on the road, or you may be at a desk. And so there is no one perfect eating plan. And it will take time to find and discover what you enjoy. And you may like a lot of variety, or you may like the same foods. So allow yourself the time to discover what will best work for you. And this will require us to try things. Some things we will like and some things we won't. But it is a process of discovery. Enjoy the process. Enjoy discovering. Enjoy learning. Enjoy making mistakes and realizing, okay, so this doesn't work for me. Let me try something else. And through trying different recipes, we can discover a whole lot of new foods that we didn't even think we would enjoy just by trying out different things. With love, there is freedom. There is freedom to try new things. There's a freedom to choose. And there is freedom to discover a whole new world of healthy living and a healthy lifestyle. It's freedom to allow ourselves to go on a journey of discovering, to see what does this beautiful new lifestyle of healthy living look like for me. And it doesn't mean that that is the way it is right now. What you're enjoying right now can change over time as well. So enjoy the journey and embrace the discovery of the new you.